See, just like real life, you're maneuvering around cars and stuff. Whoa, that was close. Just like real life. Since I created my reaction video for American Truck Simulator, I've logged over 200 hours. So I did a lot of interesting things. I bought my own truck. I started hiring drivers, bought more trucks for them to run. Added more states. I've added, well, you'll see it in a minute. When we get in the game, I'll show you the map. But I've added all the western states except Colorado, I believe, and Montana. I don't think Montana's out yet. Anyway, you notice here I've got my profile picture set. It's the same one I use on my YouTube channel and Facebook. I think Facebook. And so I'm actually going to delete this profile, and I'm going to recreate it, because I'm going to start from scratch. Okay, so Boomer Gamer is my Steam login. It used to be Aviator Rick, because I used to do a lot of flight sims, and I plan on doing that again. But I've recently started thinking that I might start a new YouTube channel devoted to computer gaming. And since I'm a boomer, I decided, why not go with that handle, Boomer Gamer. All right, so I've got to set this up, this profile, set the defaults. Doesn't matter what I pick here. We'll go with this grumpy looking guy. Prism Transportation is the name I use for my company. It's actually the name I used when I was over the road. Prism Transportation. Even though I drove for Schneider National, that was I was an owner operator, and I actually had to set up a company. That was the name I chose. All right, creating. So I'm still using the keyboard for steering. Now, after all of the reactions from the comments from so many of you, and the input I got on steering controllers, I am planning to get into a controller, steering wheel, and foot pedals. I'm not ready yet, but I'm planning to do it. It's just a little expensive, so it's going to take me a little bit. For now, we're going to steer with the keyboard. And I got proficient at using the real automatic configuration. So finishing this wizard, and we'll get set up. I've got to put my headphones on so I can hear what's going on. So I'm going to start a new career, and I'll run a couple of loads in this video, and we'll see how things move along. I do not need to go through the tutorial. Did that last time. Oh, I forgot to set up where I'm going to start. I guess we're starting in Reno. Uh-oh, I goofed. I don't want to start up there. Okay, let me see if I can do that over. I don't know. Well, let me show you the world map. So, the default, when you first buy this game, the default states that you have are California, Nevada, and Arizona. I have since purchased, well, let me just start in the sequence I got them in: Oregon, Washington, Idaho, Wyoming, Utah, and New Mexico. So I've got all of the western states except Colorado, which I do want to do. or I want to get Colorado as well. So, back to this. Oh, there was another thing I needed to do. I need to exit to the launch pad to change my profile. Not to change it, but to set it up. I really wanted to start in Las Vegas. Oh well. Well, in order to link this with my... hold on. Now, what I'm going to be doing here is setting up, I'm going to link my World of Trucks account. I did set up an account at World of Trucks, and it is here where I was able to upload my profile picture. I need to get my password. There it is. Okay, we'll log into my account. And now my picture is there. So let's look at that again. Manage profiles. There we go. So that's me. I'm not doing any mods yet. We'll get to there. Or, yeah, we'll get to that. And I am connected to my World of Trucks account. I'm just really wanted to... I guess I can't. Let's continue the game. So my login at World of Trucks is actually still Aviator Rick. I didn't change that. I wasn't able. I don't know. I didn't even try to change it. Confusing. So Reno is Sacramento. All right, we got to go left. Remember, I'm still steering with the keyboard. It's awkward, but it's what I got right now. Got to turn on my other mirror. Got the turn signals all figured out. These guys aren't waiting. Man, traffic. I'm pulling out. Now, I'm not as familiar with Reno as I am Las Vegas, but I did get up here a number of times in my other game, in my other profile. No, I didn't see any stop signs for anybody. Maybe I had one and didn't notice. Oh, I rolled too far forward. There must be a cop nearby. Although I don't see one. Oops, just rolled by my turn. Oh, I guess we'll turn up here. I'm a little distracted. Jerk. Just like real life. All right, 141 miles to our destination. Gotta pass through Donner Pass. First we gotta go through this port of entry. Oh, that's the gas station. Port of entry's up ahead yet. I saw the scale icon in there and got fixated on that. It's a beautiful drive through this area on Interstate 80 between Reno and Sacramento. Not necessarily so much fun during the winter. First time I ever had to put chains on my tires was on this route. Got all the way up here to the Donner Pass inspection station, or port of entry, and they had chains required, so I had to pull in, put my chains on. It took me like an hour because I hadn't done it before. By the time I got done, they canceled the chain requirement. I was kind of upset about that. I mean, not really, because I got to take them off and drive without them. But still, damn it. I went through a lot of trouble to put those on. Watch out, I'm speeding here. Ooh, I get a bypass. But I'm in California, so I gotta slow down. They're kinda anal about that 55-mile-an-hour speed limit for trucks. I didn't expect to get a bypass. All right, 93 miles. Picked off the cruise control by mistake. Lost some speed. You know, every time I started out a new game in Las Vegas, it was always a local Las Vegas delivery. What a view. Oh, the engine brake turns off the cruise control. That makes sense. Road construction, just like real life. Oops. See, that's why I need a steering wheel. Wow, we're already rolling up on I-5. That's basically Sacramento. Oops. Guess I ought to be looking. Whoa! I need steering wheel. Oh, we're gonna head to the south. Almost missed that. That never happened in real life ever, I promise. Honest. Never missed a turn. While I was on the phone chit-chatting. Oh, I never used the phone. That's it. I never talked on the phone while I was driving. Of course, I was always hands-free with my headset. Alright, our exit is coming up. We have discovered Sacramento. Turning right immediately. Ooh, a food truck. Are you watching the mirrors as I make these turns? Because I am. I want to make sure I'm not dragging my trailer tandems on something. That's why I take the outside of the curves. There's our delivery. Bitumen. All right. Where do you want it? Over there. Okay. Right here. Kick on the four ways because we're navigating. Hey, this is going to be interesting. Okay, or obviously we can't back it into there from here. So what we're going to do is back into that hole. See what my steer tires are doing? We're going to turn around. Whoops. Whoops, 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 whoops. If that was a real guy, he'd have been yelling at me, stop! We just need to back up to that concrete wall. All right, let's get back in the cab. Whoa! Put it in forward. Let's go back and look this way again. Got to clear that loader back there, or whatever that is. Pull up a little bit here. Gonna get the tail end of the trailer a little farther over. Okay, now I can start to cut it. Oops, too much. Well, that's technically good enough. Back in the cab. Disconnect. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, we got lots of dough for that. Lots of experience points. We got up to level 1. We were level 0. Now we're level 1. Okay. Now we'll need to book a new load. Alrighty, this is your headquarters. It's a pretty basic garage. It may not be much, but it's a start. Unfortunately, you haven't got anything to park there yet, so there are no trucks in sight. Once you've earned enough money and bought a truck, you will be able to move in and out of the world freely and run your own business from here. Good luck. Looking forward to that. Okay, pick your next job. So here we are in Sacramento. Where do we want to go next? And go to San Rafael. We could go to Reading. I like that. Let's go to Reading. Pays good money. I mean, a little bit less per mile. $21 a mile. This is almost 24. But this goes farther. Takes us north towards Oregon. Let's take that job. Well, we're going to be in a Mack truck. See, when you are a company driver or an independent guy, you don't have your own truck. You just take whatever trucks they give you. You can sort them by if you only want to drive like Kenworth, let's say. But there's different models of Kenworth. So we'll cancel that. Let's just do what we were going to do. Sacramento to Reading. Take the job. All right. We have 173 miles to cover. All right, we're going out over there. Guess I gotta put it in gear. So we got a Walbert trailer, and a Mack truck. You have new mail. Well, we can't look at that while we're driving, so we'll have to do it later. This got a whole different feel to it. Sounds different, feels different. Freeway. And head north. pass. I wasn't paying attention. Alright, we'll hit the cruise control at 54 and we'll just let her roll. 140 miles to go. Showing a lot of, I guess, fruit trees, could be nuts, along here, and that's fairly accurate. This is still part of the big valley of Central California. Some areas along this area in California with big trees like that in this vicinity. Sure which. Can't believe we're catching up to this car. Let me look and see if we've got fuel coming up. I'm sure there is right there. Yep. So I'm going to put a waypoint marker there and we'll go there and get fuel. Yippers, it's coming right up too. If I don't miss the turn this time. You know, if this is the real world, these cars between me and the truck ahead would have already passed that truck. The speed limit for the cars here is 65. Alright, our exit is coming up. So in real life, this truck stop up here on the right is a Petro. The one on the left is a Love's, or well, it used, yeah, it's a Love's. And there's another one over there that's actually a TA. We will pull in up here and get fuel. I think this game simulates getting death. DEF. That's fine with me. Oh, parking brake is on. Stayed at this Petro so many times. It's one of my favorite places to stop in Northern California. It's a popo. I won't pull out in front of him. Should at least get a flashing yellow. Oh, could have gone on that other lane. Oh well. Mile-an-hour speed limit. Gotta get up to speed. Okay, 16 miles to go. Oh, there's our exit right up here. Oops. Exit right up here. Too much braking. Slow down too much. Too soon. Discovered a recruitment agency and Reading. All kinds of discoveries going on. Where are they sitting at? Where are we going? Eddie's? Where do you need it? Back in the corner. That'll be interesting. Back there. Alright, this is what we're gonna do. Can't go around the building. Back up. Let's see. See, just like real life, you're maneuvering around cars and stuff. Whoa, that was close. Just like real life. Alright, time to start cranking. Get our trailer around the corner. Oops. Yeah, I hit something. Well, it's not the end of the road. Yep, just like real life. All we gotta do is get close, and we can maneuver by pulling up and stepping over. This is what I mean by stepping over. It's in there, but it's not close enough to suit me. We'll get her straight. That's good enough. All right, we have delivered this in good order for tons of dough and experience points. No, still level 1. We got more money though. Where's our dough? Where does it show our dough? Right here, 9,000. All right. Oh, we got emails. What are the emails? Brand new Kenworth trucks for sale. We are a certified retailer of Kenworth trucks. We offer a wide selection of different configurations, and we can also perform customizations to accommodate any special wishes. Please visit our showroom in Elko. The truck you have always dreamt of might be waiting just behind the door. Haha. All right, not going to get anything for $9,000, but the next email is, need money? We can help. We thought you might like to know that we offer favorable loans to new businesses. Do you need funding to get your business running? We are here to help. Please visit your local banking center for more information. Well, let's see what they got to say. All right, I can borrow up to $130,000. That, I don't think, is enough to get a truck. Let's just look at the skills here. Am I ready to up this? Oh, I guess I am. I forgot to do that. Oh, I'm going to apply a new an increase in my skill. I'm going for high value cargo, which is going to add 5% higher reward for a high value delivery and an additional 18% experience bonus for high value delivery. So we're going to want high value deliveries. All right, let's look at truck dealers. All right, Elko. Let's see, buy online. What can we get into? A day cab. Yeah. I'm looking for something with a sleeper. I'm really looking for this right here. T680 high-rise sleeper. We'll just have to save our dough for that. Okay. Well, I think what we're going to do is we're going to stop for now and call this a video, and we'll do this again shortly. Thanks for tagging along. If you like this, be sure to give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't already subscribed, please do that. And we will continue this new trucking career in the next video. Thanks. Ooh, I was a little bit close to that reefer. Okay, we're going to be sticking out into the next lane. I'll take it easy here. We got to clear that fence. Oh, didn't clear the fence. All right, let's pull forward a little bit first. Ready? You're gonna have to back up. Come on.